Hey everyone, this is another one of my monthly why would yous? It became extra prevalent when I saw yesterday that a Tessa Bailey book is being adapted, which I suppose is not a big surprise. Tessa Bailey is kind of everywhere in the romance community, but I have some other books I would also like to be adapted. And also, like, in addition to Tessa Bailey, I think she just one might be more away. Emily Henry has a lot of books coming out, and I'm like, why are these books being ignored? Well, coming out as a movies, and I'm like, why are these being ignored? Why, why? Sometimes I do this kind of why videos with like I'm just talking about all the books I want to be adapted. Today it's just romance books, just romance books. It's focusing on romance books. So yeah. First, we have As Seen on TV by Meredith Shore. This kind of parodies Hallmark movies ish in a way. And I feel like it could kind of be fun if Hallmark did a movie of this book. Or maybe Netflix did a movie of it. Because, I mean, Netflix is kind of, in a way, the modern Hallmark, I feel like, in a way. But yeah, it's very movable, very movable. It's very filmable because it's contemporary. I mean, I wouldn't think you need that much money. I mean, how do I know how much money stuff costs? But yeah, it's a delightful love story. I won't go into much other than that because spoilers. Then we have, give me a little moment. These two, it's the same. Um, it's the same author. So I'm talking about them at the same time. We have Me Coughing, The Happy Ever After playlist, and Life's Too Short. Both of these are Abby Jimenez books. They're adult contemporary romances, but also very, I would say, very like deep character studies. Deep character studies. Yeah, it's very, it's not just people falling in love, but also people having issues to deal with. And I feel like they would be delightful and great movies, really. And then we have The Blonde Identity, which is Ali Carter's first adult book, and she has another one that just came out. This is a funny spy movie with also romance. Well, spy movie, spy book. Honestly, I would say it kind of just in a way what oh now I'm like yeah, the movie from last year that everyone had high hopes for. Um with Henry Cavill. I'm blanking out on it. Yeah, anyway, I saw it last year. The spy movie. Arwill. Arwill? Argonaut? Something like that. Argowil? Anyway, yeah. And that was good. I didn't hate it so much. Some people did. But I feel like this kind of did it better because it's a person with amnesia. It's a person that has a spy, etc., etc. And yeah, I think it was very fun to see it adapted. Honestly, this one kind of because some of these I kind of feel like these I feel like could be made for Netflix or Hallmark. You don't have to make them for streamers for the theater, though it would be fun. I mean, I love going to the theater. But this one, it's a spy movie. I feel like this could just be so fun to see in theaters. I would love to see it. It's action filled and yeah, I feel like it can be a fun like Christmas movie or summer movie. So yeah. Then we have another book that's kind of standing for a series because well, actually I haven't read the whole series. I read a lot of the series, but I feel like the whole series could be easily adaptable, and that's Crazy Stupid Romance by Lisa K. Adams. This is the second one in the series. It's all about this hockey team where the players in the hockey team decide to start a romance book club. So they read romance to try to understand women better, to fix the relationships and whatnot. And yeah, each book has kind of like a different trope. The first book is second chance romance. This one yeah, there's one that's There's one that lover's brother's best friend. There's yeah, lots of different ones in that way, and it's just kind of fun to like see like the men trying to like being such positive masculine men, and yeah, I think this would be great to adapt really the whole series. Then we have Curves for Days by Laura Moher. This is a great love story where the female main character is fat, which you don't really have that often. Well, yeah, I was saying we have more now than before, but still not very common. And it's set in a small town, so it's kind of cozy. And I would say the beginning of the book, it's kind of like the backstory of the main character, is sad and tragic. But once you get to this town, like in the book, what happens in the book, it's kind of just daisies and butterflies and I mean of course there's some conflict here and there, but mostly it's just lovely and yeah, love it. Then we have talked about this book before, but again, a good thing can never be said too often times. Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert. This is a romance, grumpy sunshine ish. Well, I suppose in a way grumpy, but yeah. And the main one of the main characters has a chronic illness. So that's also an interesting point to have in the story. And yeah, it's just great, great book. Then we have Stonebroke Heiress, which isn't actually exactly romance, but I would say because I feel like a romance is like a book where if you take out the romance, the book is completely different or completely empty. This has a big plot point without the romance, but the romance is kind of big. So I would say if you take away the romance, it would feel a bit lesser. So yeah, think Legally Blonde, but set in UK. I think it's set in Birmingham. Anyway, it's set not in London, which I quite love about this book. And uh, reduced to rags, and then she gets well. If she managed to get back to riches, maybe we'll see. But yeah, very good book. Then we have The Love Con by Ceresia Glass. This is a fake dating, but also friends to lovers romance. One of the main characters is Fats. It's set around making costumes for like a reality show. So and also making costumes for TV shows and stuff. So it's kind of fandom ish in there as well. And yeah, definitely needs to be adapted. And then we have Role Playing by Kathy Yardley. I think everyone agrees with me here. This couple is just goals, and having this being adapted, I suppose maybe this could be a very fun Prime video or Netflix video or maybe Disney Plus. But honestly, I feel like I want more romance movies in movies and not just in streamers. So yeah, it could also be fun to if they did like this and put it out in cinemas. That could be very fun and nice. Yeah. And last but not least, we have Planes, Trains, and All the Fields by Olivia Hart. This is a rom-com with emphasis on both because it's quite romantic but also very funny. And yeah, highly recommend it. This takes place over before Christmas. I think maybe it takes place in. It could like be a fun summer movie because I think maybe it takes place in summer. Not that you have to, but yeah. Anywho, yeah, this honestly this needs to be adapted like yesterday. Okay, yesterday.